Finally, a comic haul video back on the channel. Up next on Dave in the Cave. What's up, boys and girls? Your boy Dave in the Cave back once again with a new video, comic haul video. Finally, new books into the cave. My local comic shop actually just opened up for curbside pickup here in New Jersey. Really excited to ultimately, again, just get to chop it up a little bit with my shop owner, obviously get some new books in hand and, really read some of these, different stories that I need to catch up on. So in really looking at the stack, I mean, it's a little bit of everything. I could definitely see it's certainly DC heavy. Do have some Marvel books mixed in. I'm also going to pepper in some auction wins and buys from KRScomics.com and a little bit of everything. So definitely keep it locked. I think I got some pretty good stuff to ultimately work through. So why don't we do exactly that? So let's start off with my lone indie book. I'm actually really excited to jump back into this one. It's actually Mirko Andolfo's Mercy book. This is actually number 2. First one was actually pretty out there, so I'm really excited to ultimately get back into this read. So that's the indie book. So let's jump into the Marvel stack. So again, these will tend to be Spidey heavy as always. So we'll start things off with with an Amazing Spider-Man 43. So here is your cover A. Here is your variant, so your cover B, Marvel Zombies up in the mix. Craven looks pissed. And then I actually picked up this from my local comic shop as well. Seems to be all the rage right now. Free Comic Book Day, The Amazing Spider-Man back from 2007. Your first appearance of Mr. Negative. You're also getting the jackpot appearance that everybody's talking about. So good stuff. Where do we go next? Let's go DC next. It's the biggest pile. So up first, Justice League Odyssey number 20. Art on this is amazing. I think Scon did the cover on this. Very excited to add it into the run. Up next, Justice League 2 books. Justice League 44, Justice League 45. So very excited to get back into that run, see what it's all about. Some Lucio Perillo goodness, Action Comics 1022. Man, Lucio's been killing it lately. Everything that he's really been putting out has been top notch. Really one of my favorites as of late. Up next, guys, Catwoman. You're actually going to see, a lot of Catwoman here in this stack, but Catwoman 22. I actually get both covers on these just because. There's your cover A. There is your cover B. Gorgeous stuff. Wonder Woman. So I have pretty much 4 books here for Wonder Woman. It's actually 5, but it's a different title. So you have Wonder Woman 755, cover A. Man, cover B, Ian McDonald on this. This is absolutely beautiful. And then Wonder Woman 756, awesome. And this cover is actually beautiful as well. Really like the red. This, right over here. I mean, my gosh, this is just prime real estate for a remark eventually when we're finally allowed to leave the house and go to cons again. Man, what's that going to be like? My last Wonder Woman book, it's actually Wonder Woman Giant number 4, 100 page banger. Very cool. Up next, some J. Scott Campbell goodness. We got Birds of Prey. This is awesome. Very cool. All right, so we're gonna jump back into the last 3 books here. So they're all Catwoman books. So this is the Catwoman 80th anniversary. This is actually the Del Otto cover, and then we'll go to the the blank, which I'm really excited about. Really cool texture. I love that it's just not purple. You can kind of see it there. Really cool. And then last but not least, for the polls for, my gosh, feels like forever, Catwoman 80th anniversary, the J. Scott Campbell cover art here. So that's the hauls. So let's jump into eBay wins, auction buys, buying from stores like KRS and all that stuff. So with Catwoman being the theme, so let's keep it going for at least the next 2 books here. So we have the KRScomics.com exclusive, the Catwoman 80th anniversary from Natalie Sanders, and it's so nice that I bought it twice. My gosh, these are absolutely stunning. These will for sure be going into the portfolio box again when we are finally allowed to go to cons, because I definitely want to get those signed and slabbed. And so the next couple books, actually all of the next books, are Spider-Man themed. So let's jump into this last little run here. So up first, Amazing Spider-Man 29, Unreal. So you have your trade dress here with Mary Jane's eye peeking out, but then you also have the trade dress where she's fully covered as a venomized, which is dope. There's actually 2 other covers of these. They're actually virgin variants. Those are the tougher out of the 4 to get, so we'll keep on trucking and trying to find those for a relatively decent price. Up next, Amazing Spider-Man number 9. This is actually the 1 in 50 ratio variant. This is actually done by Tim Townsend, so this is gorgeous, very cool, very minimalistic, which I really dig. And then we have Spider-Man 2099. This is actually the number 1 foil, and it's actually the newsstand. Shout out Archangel here on YouTube, Bampow on Bampow Comics on Instagram. Actually sold this to me on Thorough's auction. I believe it was last weekend. So shout out to those guys. Shout out to the Savages. Love it. And then, guys, my final book. This is actually also an eBay purchase. This is Amazing Spider-Man 789. This is actually the 1 in 50 ratio variant. This was actually the t-shirt variant too, and it was actually done remastered from Steve Ditko. So this is beautiful. Again, this one is actually going out for a press and ultimately will be going on my next modern invoice. So there you have it, folks. That was quite a lot of books to work through. Really appreciate you taking the time to hang with me and really check out all my stuff. So some things in the future, let's talk about it. Actually, let's talk about things right now. So I have a 200 subscriber giveaway happening literally as we speak. So please, definitely go to that video on the channel. I'll actually link it below. Definitely follow the hashtag, follow the rules, certainly sub up, and hey, be entered to win some 3 great books. Definitely go check out that video. We'll be putting together a preview video from the 3 Men in a Basement auction that's coming up on June 19th. So keep an eye out for that. You're going to see all 4 of us put preview videos together, and ultimately look to have a good auction in a week's time. So guys, that's it for me. Really appreciate the support. Really appreciate you hanging out. This is your boy, officially Dave in the Cave, signing out. Peace.